It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Your very existence is wrapped up in the things you are here to fulfill. Whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. When I dare to challenge the system that would relegate us to victims and stereotypes, when I questioned the method of portrayal, a different path opened up for me, the path to my destiny. Sometimes you need to get knocked down before you can really figure out what your fight is and how you need to fight it. Right now, I urge you, in your breath, in your eyes, in your consciousness, invest in the importance of this moment and cherish it. I am pleased to introduce the commencement author, Dr. Chadwick Boseman. First, giving honor to the Creator and my ancestors on whose shoulders I stand. Happy Mother's Day to my mom. She's not here, but tomorrow she would have seen this. It is a great privilege, graduates, to address you on your day, a day marking one of the most important accomplishments of your life to date. This is a magical place, a place where the dynamics of positive and negative seem to exist in extremes. I remember walking across this yard on what seemed to be a random day, my head down, lost in my own world of issues, like many of you do daily. I'm almost at the center of the yard. I raised my head and Muhammad Ali was walking towards me. Time seems to slow down as his eyes locked on mine and opened wide. He raised his fist to a constitutional guard. I was game to play alone with him, to act as if I was a worthy opponent. What an honor to be challenged by the God, the greatest of all time, for a brief moment. His face was as serious as if I was Fraser in the thriller in Manila. His movements from flashes of a pet greater than I can imagine. His security let the dog play along for a second before they ushered him away. And I walked away, floating like a butterfly. I walked away amused at him, amused at myself, amused at life with this moment that almost no one would ever believe. I walked away light, ready to take on the world. That is the magic of this place. Almost anything can happen here. Hey June, you know. Howard University. I was riding here and I heard on the radio somebody called it Wakanda University. But it has many names. The Mecca, the Hilltop. It only takes 1 hour, 1 tour of the physical campus to understand why we call it the Hilltop. Every day is a rag day here. That's why some of you have cars. During my junior and senior years, I lived in a house off campus at Bryant Street. For those of you, that's right, Bryant Street. For those of you who don't know what that means, that's at the bottom of the hill where the incline gets real. Almost every day I would walk the full length of the hill to fine arts, where most of my classes were carrying all of my books, because once you walk that far on foot, you are not walking back home until it's time to go home for good. But beyond the physical campus, the hilltop represents the culmination of the intellectual and spiritual journey you have undergone while you are here. You've been climbing this academic slope for at least 3 or 4 years. For some of you, maybe even a little bit more. Throughout ancient times, institutions of learning have been built on top of hills. To convey that, great struggle is required to achieve degrees of enlightenment. Each of you had your own unique difficulties with the hill. For some of you, the challenge was actually academics. When you hear the words magna cum laude, you know that's not you. That's not you. You worked hard, you did your best, but you didn't make A's or B's, sometimes C's. You never made the dean's list, but that's okay. You are here on top of the hill. I wanna say something to that. Sometimes your grades don't give you a real indication of what your greatness might be. So it really is okay. For others, it was financial. You and your family struggled to make ends meet. Every semester of your matriculation, you had to stand in one line to get another line, for somebody that might help you. You had to work an extra job or two, but you are here. For a lot of you, not all, but a lot of you, your hardest struggle was social. Some of you never fit in. You were never as cool and as popular as you wanted to be, and it bothers you. Your social struggles here became psychological. Even though you made it up to here, you carried the baggage of rejection with you. But you are here. But some of you went through something traumatic. You made it to the top of the hill, but not without scars and bruises. Some of you fit in too much. You were on the yard, rapping on your flat block when you are supposed to be in class. Or you got caught up into this party life. I know how that is. I mean, we are right here in the midst of the city. Sometimes you forget you are in school. You probably could have graduated with honors, but instead, you are getting an "Oh yeah" degree today. Oh yeah, I have a class. Oh yeah, I have the paper due. Oh yeah, I have a final. You are literally too cool for school. You waited until the last minute to do your best work. And it's a wonder that you made it up the hill at all, because you carry the baggage of too much acceptance. Most of you graduating here today struggled against one or more of the impediments or obstacles I've mentioned in order to reach this hilltop.